Oh, hi there. Oh, you're here for your Sunday afternoon appointment. Good. Yes. I am the neuropathic doctor, physician. Albert, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, take a chair right there. Good. So how you feeling today? Oh, you're feeling drowsy? Hmm. Fatigued? Lazy? Tired? Loss of appetite? Hmm. Ah. What else? Do you drink a lot of coffee? Okay, you do? How much coffee do you drink in a day? Almost 10 cups? Wow. You see, each cup is 95 milligrams of caffeine. That's pretty high. 3 cups a day would be enough for the bare minimum. Okay. Do you eat a lot of fast food? Or how's your normal day when you go to work? You have breakfast? Okay. Do you make it or do you use processed foods? Like frozen and you throw it in the microwave? Okay, so it's frozen and you put it in the microwave. Then you heat it up and you grab some food out of that. Okay, then you have your coffee. Do you drink anything else? Or orange juice? Do you squeeze it? Is it concentrated? Is it frozen? Oh, it's pasteurized? Oh, yeah. Okay. That has 26 grams of sugar for each cup. Okay, so, okay. You take processed food. So, what about for lunch? Do you go to the cafeteria or you just take away and you bring it back to your desk? What is that mostly? Oh, the burger joints, sometimes chicken joints. Okay, taco too. Okay, or a place that makes a taco bowl type too. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then what happens when you get home? Or you work late and you don't have time to cook. So what do you do with that? You grab, or you go back to the same place again. You may get a sub, or a burger, or a chicken plate. Chinese food, you get that too? Okay, Chinese, Japanese. Okay. Okay. So you take a lot of processed food. A lot of processed food has MSG. Sometimes they put in salt, a lot of sodium, higher amounts, more than 900. Some of them put in over 1,000. Yeah, do you eat the romaine? It's like dehydrated noodles. It's very popular here in the United States and also Asian. Actually, I think it's popular all over the whole planet. You eat that? It's dehydrated and you throw it in boiling water and it comes with its own seasoning, which is full of salt. That is very high in sodium. Oh, you eat that a lot? Okay. Your age? Oh, you're 25. Female? Married? No? Okay. Any children? Nope. Okay. What do you do for a living? Oh, you're a counselor. Okay. You work with the state attorney general? Okay. So you're busy all the time. You're an attorney then, technically speaking. Yeah, okay. All right, you something like that? Okay. All right. And how did you hear from me? Oh, you heard from a friend? Okay. Do you know who the friend was? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take your temperature. I'm gonna take it external twice from your forehead. Is that okay? It's required. Okay. Good. See. Let me take it again. Hold on. Good. All right. And then we're gonna take it inside the mouth. Oh. Stick it underneath your tongue. Like that. Okay. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay, your temperature's normal. Oh, I need you to go on the scale there. Hang on. Give me a second here. Okay. You ready? Stand up. Don't move. Stand still. Hands down. Stand up straight. Keep your, your stomach up, right? Okay. There you go. Take it one more time. We'll get the results pretty quick. Okay. Good. Oh, here are the results. Oh, okay. Well, your what? Your height is what? Oh, you're 5'10". Okay. Okay. It says you. Well, you're not overweight. You're 160. That normal weight for that would be 165. Well, 155. Looks like. So it's not bad. Okay. Okay. So far, what you've told me. Oh, I'll just put that there. So far, what you have told me, you eat a lot of processed food, and you feel lazy, drowsy, fatigue, and you're not getting enough sleep. How much sleep do you get in a week? Oh, okay. Less than 8 hours? Wow. What do you think on average? Do you know? You don't know? You should get yourself one of these smart watches. It says smartwatch on it. And they usually come with an extra band. So the smartwatch would allow you to, I don't have any to show you. I don't have mine on. But it'll keep track of your sleeping through your phone app. It comes with an app on the phone. And it allows you, it lets you know, it does both napping and the other type of, this different type of sleeping. Deep sleep, light sleep, it tells you. So it's good to track it. I have one myself too, because it's good to know if you're getting enough sleep. Okay. If you're not wearing it, then it's not going to work for you. But the minimum that you should be sleeping is between 5 to 8 hours. So around, if you go below that, between like 2 to 4, you're not getting enough sleep. Then it's going to affect your weight and your eating habits, and you're going to start to feel lazy, you're going to feel tired, and you're going to have problems. At work, you'd be falling asleep, you'd be like that, sleeping. You'd be sleeping at meetings, you do a lot of conference meetings, right? And you might not be able to attend it because you didn't get enough sleep, so your alarm clock goes off. You have an alarm clock too? Oh, okay. But you use your phone? Okay. Oh, you have Google doing it for you? Okay. How's that going for you? So? Okay. So, okay, I was saying, you got to get more sleep. If you can get 7 hours of sleep, get a smartwatch. You can get Apple. Google has one. Samsung has one. I mean, they all have one. You get generic. I have generic. And there's other brands too. You don't spend a whole lot of money because they all do the same thing. They tell time. They tell the date. They keep track of your walking. It's like a pedometer that, when you walk or jog, it keeps track of your distance. So you know how much weight you burn in a day. It has like 20 different exercises: bicycle, jogging, walking, elliptical, weights. Everything's in swimming, playing tennis, playing basketball. But they have bigger screen. They have like a 1.6, and then there's a 1.71. It's a pretty huge screen. Bezel. It's touch screen. You can put it in the shower. It depends. If it says 50 millimeter, you can go in your water with it. Or it says IP6, something like that, IP6P or something. That you know, that means it can get wet. You can wash your hands, do dishes with it. You don't have to worry about it. A lot of them are scratch resistant. Come different colors. You should think about getting one. No, we don't carry those here. That's something you have to get because, you know, everybody has their own preference. But it's something you should try to get. Okay. All right. So, what you have told me so far is you got to start eating salads. But when I say salads, you should try like vinaigrette and oil. Now, some restaurants have that. It'd be like a basil vinaigrette oil. Oil basically be a virgin olive oil. Now, some people say virgin olive oil is good. I say grapeseed oil is better because it gives you vitamin E. If you get the real grapeseed oil, that's made in Italy. I use that for cooking and everything too. Not cheap though, it's expensive. But then again, everything is expensive. Mixed greens. When I say mixed greens, it's like a salad. It's like different kind of lettuce, and it has baby spinach in there. You can get a large 16-pound tub. Yeah, organic would be better. The organic one is bigger. I don't know. Yeah. And it's triple wash, so you don't have to wash. There's no sand on it, no grit. That's good to get. You can get some tomatoes. You don't want too big of a tomato. Maybe plum tomato or tomatoes with near the offices near Main Busy Street. It's not too bad, but sometimes you might hear a little noise. But like I was saying, tomatoes are good. You can get the small cherry tomato. I wouldn't recommend the plums too much because remember, the tomatoes are a little sweet. Most of the tomatoes are coming from other countries. The United States use Mexico a lot. Some tomato, it's a shame you can't taste it before you buy it. Some of them, they have no taste. If you can grow it in your kitchen, you know, you get the little plant, you water it, a tomato will pop out. If you have a greenhouse, a little one you can build, you know, you can make saran wrap and or get real plastic or get plexiglass and create your own greenhouse, and you can grow your own vegetables in there. Your tomatoes. Well, tomatoes good to get. Tomato and garlic. Garlic. Now you might not want to get a garlic, smash it with a mallet, peel off the skin, and use. That's better garlic than the processed garlic because they put something in there to preserve it in liquid. It could be salt, it could be nitrate, it could be a lot of stuff. So if you buy the bag of garlic, it would be good for you. And you can put that in the refrigerator. If you live in a hot climate, put it in the refrigerator. If you leave it out too long, it might turn color. But that is very good for you. It's like it has its own bacteria inside. Garlic is very good. And apple cider vinegar, which is ACV. That's the initials, apple cider. Now there's an OACZ. That's organic with mothers. That's probiotics. That's what you need in your body. Are you taking enough vitamins, by the way? No? Step. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I need to check your eyes. Okay. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Does your eyes get dry a lot? Like a lot of mucus, like when you wake up, a lot of crud and dye. All this not eating right causes a lot of problems. Let me see. This one. Okay. Okay. I want you to follow the light. Cover one eye. Okay. Up. Don't move your head. Let's go up, down, to the side, to the side. Cover the opposite eye. Look up, look down until you can't see. Okay. You have no problem seeing right there. Okay. All right. All right. So, are you exercising, by the way? No? That's why you need to get that watch, the smartwatch. It'll keep track of your exercising. It keeps track of all your data. I want you to get that because I need you to come back in. We're not finished yet, but okay. Let's see what I have free. Can you come in on the 17th of January 2023? Oh, okay. By that time, your assignment is a smartwatch hooked up to your phone, iPhone, whatever. If you have iPhone, you get an Apple one. If you have Android, you can get the generic one. Okay. We're going to change your eating habits. We're going to give you a chart. If you give me email, I can email it to you. Oh, okay. Oh, your email is at gmail.com. Okay, cool. So I can also do a complete what you should eat. I'll tell you what you should eat. I'll give you a little sheet, but you know, for a daily chart, you know, complete what you should eat of the findings I have here. Well, like I was talking before, I had to get to check your eyes. And yeah, let's see. Open your mouth. Wide open. Okay. Go like this. Okay. Do you brush your teeth 3 times a day? Do you brush it between meals? Okay. You should see the dentist because you have plaque buildup there, and the coffee make the teeth stain. Some people have like a natural yellow, but if you get well, I'm not doing the dentistry, but the dentist will recommend, and we'll all recommend here, a charcoal, 100% stain remover. But when you first use that, you have to use strips, whitening strips, so you brush your teeth. I know the whitening strips said don't brush your teeth, but you have to brush your teeth. You're going to get all that stuff out and take hydrogen peroxide, gargle it, don't swallow it, spit it out. And then you put the dry your teeth off, then you put the whitening strips on top. And then the bottom, make sure you get ultra. They'll say an hour. Leave them on for about 15 minutes. Okay. We have a thing that tells you about that. But okay. So salad, you need salad. It's better you make your own salad than buy anything processed, because a lot of the fast foods have their own salads, and the salad dressing is full of mayonnaise. It's full of a lot of stuff that's not healthy for you. Yeah, it makes you gain weight. You seem to be the type that when you eat, you don't gain weight, but you're fatigued. You know, you're not eating enough food. Another thing too, if you want meat, chicken, poultry, what is poultry? It's chicken, turkey, or fish. Make sure it fits in your. Use your palm of your hand to judge the size of the portions. Okay, small portion. Rice 1/4 of a cup, or 60 millimeters. So it's 1/4, which is 1.25, or 60 mg, 60 milligrams. That's enough for one person. You don't need a whole bunch. You don't need because that 1/4 will turn into 1/2 of a cup when you add water. Water doubles the size of the rice. So that's something you should think about. So on your plate, Here's your plate. Oh, that can't make it fancy. So one part would be your protein, right? P for protein. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, now, all right, somehow I went backwards. The majority of the plate would be your greens, preferably raw, not cooked. So the greens would go there. In this area, it would be greens. Okay, the protein is in here. And then what's left here would be the rice. I don't recommend potatoes. Potatoes have too much starch. But if your body is burning it all, but see, it's going to increase your insulin and make you a little hyper. So this is the no zone. So you're going to have rice here, raw vegetables here, and your protein here. And that's what you would have. And you would have that with a glass of water. You would drink the glass of water before you eat. Then you eat. Then you drink it after you eat. When you completely eat. You don't drink and eat, drink and eat. No. That's not good for you to do it that way. Okay? So you want a medium-sized plate. You don't need a gigantic plate. A medium-sized plate. And you put the food on there. It works out better that way. Now, what you could have, see, we're going into the winter months, and that means soup. The chef is not here today. I will let you see him, because he usually he did put it on before he left. He makes, this is like a vegetarian soup. Well, it uses eggs for protein, because the eggs have extra protein that you can't get. So it's a combination of 2 eggs, mixed greens, like a handful. You can put 2 handfuls, whatever you want to do. But usually 1 handful. It's going to have 60 milligrams of rice. He uses parboiled rice. Or like Uncle Ben's rice, that's what that is. Or Brazilian rice is parboiled rice. Whichever one you want to get. They're all the same. They just have different prices. And he puts 160 milliliters. That's 1/4 of a cup goes into that. He puts 1/4 of unbleached flour. Or you can make dumplings and put them in there. But the flour and everything gets mixed. The flour has stuff in there that it helps you. It has a lot of vitamins. Everything has vitamins here. Eggs have protein. Mixed greens have protein. The rice has protein. Not much protein in the flour, but you can put 3 cherry tomatoes in there. You can put 3 cloves, small cloves of garlic. He has a channel on Facebook. I'm sorry, has a channel on Facebook. Sorry, he does. Yeah, well, so do I here. But Albert's Voice Chef. Go there. There's a link on this channel on the bottom to all the different channels. And the recipe, he'll have the recipe on video to show you how it's made. He said he's making it in the crock pot today for 10 hours. See how it comes out. Because normally it's made in an Instant Pot, which is a blender that has a heating coil, and it can cook soup. It can pulverize the soup or chop it into chunks like a chunky soup. But it's a lot of work to keep it clean, and he's constantly using it. So he's gone to a crock pot, a 6-quart crock pot, and cook it in there. That's a lot, and because it tastes better when it's heated. It's really good though. It's healthy. So ACV is in there, apple cider vinegar, grapeseed oil is in there. There's tomato sauce. There's healthy mayo, which is basically mayo without the processed eggs. They use oil. There's some southwestern mustard and some like German mustards in there too. And there's Tabasco sauce, but spirulina. And there's ground peppercorns and Himalaya sauce. I know it's a lot of stuff, but trust me, it tastes delicious. Watch the video, then you learn. But that's something you could try. And that you can eat for breakfast before you run out the door. You can have it for lunch. You can bring it with you. And you can have it for dinner. You can have it in between meals. So basically what I'm saying is, if you have it for breakfast and you feel hungry before lunch, you could drink some. Same thing for lunch. If you feel hungry before dinner, you can have a bowl. And after dinner, if you feel hungry, because when you feel hungry, your stomach will growl, and that you want to eat. So that's when you eat. You don't eat when you don't feel hungry. And we no more snacks. You eat Doritos and Cheetos and barbecue chips and maybe cheddar cheese. I don't know, wavy links or Lay's. There's a wavy. I don't know. There's so many different brands out there. And pretzels, you got to stop those, because a lot of that has processed sugar in there. Well, actually, everything has processed. If they process it and make it in the factory, they're going to sprinkle sugar. All those burgers and all those fries, all those shakes and all those everything they have at the fast food places, they sprinkle sugar on it. Or Dexatron. It's Dexatron. Moxidin is a big long name. Oh, you might say, gee, can you use sugar substitutes? Yes and no. Now, stevia was a good one to get, but stevia, they put dioxin, the cheap one. You'd have to get organic stevia, and that's when they get you. And then they give you the real plant. But still, too much of that, you're tricking the body saying, hey, I'm not sugar. I'm a substitute. So your body will say, so how should I break it down? Well, how you break it down. So your body will say, well, I know what this is. I'm going to add weight. I'm not going to break it down. So if you can get off sugar, even though your body is okay and you're burning it, but the sugar will make you hyper. Or it makes you forget. Or it makes you do things that you normally wouldn't do. Or you decide, no, I don't want to do it. I'll do it later. Procrastinate. You never get things done. So you want to cut back on the sugar. Especially orange juice is loaded with sugar. You can't get orange juice without sugar. Even you get the orange itself, it has sugar in it too. So it's a sugary, sweet thing. Apple juice too, same thing. All the juices. Now you say, where you get your vitamin C from the food. The food. You can eat healthy. You can get your well, I don't recommend red meat, because sometimes red meat leads to other problems like high blood pressure. Chicken, or even better yet, turkey. Turkey breast. It's easy to cook. You get a 6-pound turkey breast. There's no wing, no leg, just the breast. That takes 3 hours to bake in the oven with a fan, a conventional oven. That's all it takes. It'll come out delicious. You add some. You have to take it out of its bag. If it's frozen, defrost it in the refrigerator. You don't defrost it outside. You don't put it in water. Defrost it in the refrigerator. Take it a couple of days, and then you take it out of the bag. Rinse it with water. Rinse it pretty good. Make sure you wear. I don't have any. Oh, here. Get some of these. They're very inexpensive, and that's stuff you don't get that stuff in your hand. You rinse it with water a couple of times. Drain it. Rinse it, and then you take apple cider vinegar. And you pour it on top, you pour it inside, let it sit inside, and then drain it. And then you season it with some salt and black pepper, and that's it. I mean, if you want to put anything else in there. Some people put an orange. You slice up an orange and stick it in, and it becomes orange turkey. You do the same thing. Apple turkey, too, you do the same thing. But orange turkeys, orange chicken, orange turkey, those, it would be wonderful taste. Now, if you want it soft, you can put butter without salt. Well, you can use butter without salt. Let's speak about butter, because for me, there's another kind of butter you can buy on the shelf. It came from India. I think it's called ghee or something like that. It's very expensive. It was like $3 when it first came. Now it's like $6, $7, $8, $10. I hardly see it on the shelf anymore. So that was butter that you can keep in the shelf without refrigerating. But again, that's processed. That's part of the keto diet. But like I said, the soup, this soup is good. It make you lose weight, make you have enough protein. You won't feel fatigue. But if you feel hungry, you make soup. Don't grab potato chips. Don't grab peanuts. Peanuts are good if you don't have nothing else. Unsalted peanuts. You can get roasted, unsalted peanuts. With just peanuts only. Not the midazolam, the dextrin, the sugar, the spice, natural flavoring, the artificial flavor. You don't want that's chemical. Taking all that, you're gonna blow up, and you feel tired and fatigued. You get swollen ankles. All sorts of weird things happen. You don't want that. You got to get unsalted, and it should say main ingredient peanuts. It should not say a whole book report. No, you don't want that. Okay, so we covered. All right, so cut back on coffee, 3 cups a day. If you notice any weird, strange things in your body, like your ankle gets swollen, you get puffy eyes, your liver, that means your kidney is affecting your face and all that stuff, and it affects your leg. I mean, you can seek a third opinion. Yeah, I do put a disclaimer, but try it, see what happens, If you eat, like I said, have soup, try soup for a month. Eat the soup like this for a month. The recipe is on the other channel. And if you eat that soup, you can say, I get tired of eating it. Well, you can also make your own flatbread. Or like they make in Mexico, in India. They call it naan. But we don't put no sugar in there. You don't put no salt in there. You get unbleached flour. You get a stand-up mixer, like it's KitchenAid Sunbeam makes it, but KitchenAid Professional is a little better. You add 1/4 of a cup of flour. If you're making it for yourself, you want a bigger one, you can make a little bigger one, but just be careful, And you cook it on the stove. And you say, how do you do that? You cook it on the stove in a Dutch pot. You add the oil, you turn it up high. You use a roller and roll it out, or do it in your hand and put it on top, spin it around. Well, I don't want you to get burned, so you might need if you got a potato smasher, you can put a potato smasher. But that's how you would have to do it. You spin it around. You got to spin it around, and then you take your spatula and you flip it like you're flipping pancakes. So you don't want to burn it. It has to be slightly brown. Maybe little circles, little bumps, and they'd be brown. You flip it upside down. It doesn't take that long to cook on the stove. Turn down the fire too, don't let it get too high. And voila, you have your own little flatbread. You can eat that. You can have that with your soup. How many times can you have that per day? 1 day. 1. If you're the type to burn it, you can have it twice, but I recommend it once per day. That's a lot. That's a lot of. You don't want to take too much flour. You don't want to cut your carbs. Since you're a woman, 200 milligrams. Well, 200 grams is the max for you for carbs, where men is 300. You don't want to exceed that, so you want to balance the same with the rice. So 60 milligrams, that's your rice right there. Carbs, and you're gonna have some of your flour, like that. You still be where you need to be. Okay. All right. You can get frozen chicken. You can get fresh chicken. You can get your salmon. Tilapia, you could try it out and see if you like it. That's an alternative. Steamed fish. Right. You can steam the chicken in a steamer. You get who makes it? Oyster. Oyster makes one. It's 2 levels. And you can actually steam your rice in there, and you wouldn't need no salt. You need no. You take 1/4 of a cup in a nice rice bowl, Japanese rice bowl, or Pyrex glass bowl, like 2 cup or 1 cup, and you put the 1/4 in there, and it'll make the rice. It'll take 30 minutes, so it takes longer. If you put it on the stove, it takes 20 minutes. You save 10 minutes. But on the stove, you have to put butter or grapeseed oil in there, a little tip. Because you have to baste it and give it flavor, and you put a little pink salt in there and some black pepper. You put spices in it, and then it turns into Spanish rice. But I'm just selling like that. But this is some suggestions you can eat. But I'll give you a menu. So the menu is basically breakfast right now. You have breakfast, lunch, and you got your dinner. And since it's winter, so starting after Thanksgiving, which is now we're in December, you can have the soup. So you can have the soup 6 times. So twice in a day you can have the soup. If you feel hungry, you can have it again, another bowl. But nothing else with it now, okay? If you feel hungry. So you have a choice for breakfast. After breakfast, in between breakfast and lunch, you can have another bowl. Lunchtime, you can have to have it at lunch. And if you feel hungry, you can have another bowl. So it gives you an option to have 6 bowls instead of 3 bowls. That's only if you feel hungry. Because in the beginning, it'd be hard. Now, should you fast? I know you heard about fasting. Well, right now you're eating 3 meals. If you fast, you can have your 2 meals, 16-hour fast, 8-hour window. That gives you allowance to have 2 meals in there, okay? Between a 4-hour gap. That's a 16 hour. Then there's a second fast, which is 20 hours, a 4-hour window, and you can only have 1 meal. That's tough though. That's 1 meal per day. So after the 20 hours, boom, you can have a meal. Or you can wait. The longer you wait, you're forcing the body to burn off the fat that it has in there. Well, I've tried all this stuff. But the soup is what I'm doing now on my own. It works great. The chef's soup works perfectly. The fasting meal is a little different than the soup. Because during summer, you can have your chicken, you can have your fish, and you cut back on the rice. You can have your rice, you have to alternate how you want to do it. And the bread, that just told you the flat bread. You can alternate like that too. Okay. So that's another option, is to fast. But you need to eat real food. Even make it the night before and just heat it up in the microwave. You can do that. And just throw some salad on there and give yourself enough time. How long does it take you to go to work? Oh, you're 2 hours from work? What time do you leave? Oh, you want to be at rush hour? You leave around between 3 and 4 in the morning? What time you go to bed? 11? Oh, see, that's not enough sleep. That's why you're fatigued. You got to leave time for sleeping. Do you work 7 days a week? Oh, you work 5? What do you do on Saturday and Sunday? Oh, you sleep? Oh. Do you go out any place? No, not really. Well, okay. But you should take a walk. You have a pet? Cat? Dog? Oh, you have nothing? You should walk, get some exercise. It can help you. Try. Or even 6 pounds of weight. Like this. You get 6. You can get smaller. You get 4 pounds, 2 pounds, 1 pound. You can do, if you can't do both of them at the same time, or you can hold it together and do like this. Down like this. Or this way. Tighten up your chest. Go like that. Like this. Curl slowly. Curl so you build up your triceps there. This comes in like this. It will come like a fat round ball. And you can hold it from the middle and then you pull it up. Be careful with your back though. Make sure you have no lower back pain. Do you suffer from that? Oh, okay, none. You have any sciatica? That's like a nerve ending pain? No, you don't have that? Okay. Quick here. You ever had the measles? How about the mumps? Nope. Whooping cough? Nope. Chicken pox? Nope. How about fever? Okay, none? Okay. How about German measles? None? Okay, good. You suffer from cancer or anything like that? You ever had that? Does it run in your family? Okay, none. Tuberculosis? None. How about diabetes? No? Okay. Thyroid trouble? No. Kidney trouble? Okay. Well, if you see, the problem with the kidney is when you eat the too much sugar and the junk food, and you got puppy eyes, you swollen ankles. Do you see any of that? Oh, you see swollen eyelids. Okay, so celery drink. I didn't mention that. So you get celery stalks. They sell them pre-cut. You don't have to do anything. Take it out of the bag, snap it, put it in a blender. Just drink it with some water. That's it. Drink it 3 times a day. It'll get rid of the swollen eyelids and the swelling, and it detoxes the kidney. Now, some people don't believe in that, but I tried it. It works for me. You can consult another physician on this. Okay, but, it works. But celery gotta be kept frozen. Works better if it's frozen. Then you can keep it long. But once say your refrigerator had defrost by accident or lost power, you have to throw that celery away because you had it too long and it melted basically. You don't want that. You want to use it right away. So you keep it frozen. Instead of putting ice cubes in there, you can make a slushy out of that. But that's very healthy that way. So celery drink. Okay, so high blood pressure. Nope. Yes. I can take your high blood pressure for you. I can check it. You want me to check it? Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, I hope you don't mind the lights like this. I dimmed them. Sometimes it gets too bright in here. And it's Sunday, bright as it is. Okay. Oh, you don't mind? That's great. All right. I gotta check your heart. Or your pulse. Oh, okay. 120. That's bad. Okay. 120 over 60. Okay, that's not bad. Here, breathe for me a little bit. Okay, hear your heart. Okay, breathe in, exhale out. Breathe in, exhale out. Breathe in, exhale out. Like that. Okay, good. Okay. Do you smoke? No, you don't smoke, right? Okay, that's right, you don't smoke. Okay, you have no for high blood pressure. Yes for kidney. Eye trouble. Here, your eyes look swollen. So you have that. Heart. Your heart's okay. No. Neurological disease. No, you don't have no. Okay. Do you have any ulcers? No, like a burning sensation when you drink soda or nothing like that. Okay. Never hurt your head? None. Okay. DTs? Nope. Okay. You have any allergies? None. Good. Okay, so we just have to work on your celery drink for the kidney, and let's see what else it is. Eye problem is related to the kidney. Well, sugar in the food and all that stuff. Okay. Do you take any drugs or anything from a physician? Okay, none? Okay. Okay. want you to sign right down here. Very good. Okay, so you have a little idea what to do. So go home, make that soup. The recipe is online. If you want to, you can make chicken. You can get a steamer, buy a steamer, right? You can get a bamboo steamer. Where would you get that? Bed Bath and Beyond, places like that. Or order it online, like Amazon or something like that. Yeah. It's made out of bamboo, and you put it all on top of a pot or a skillet, and the steam rises up. It's pretty cool. I have one here. They do fall apart after a while, but they're okay. Or you can get an electronic one, and you fill it up with water in the base. It works the same way. It's plastic, and it BPA free. You can get one of those, and you can do the same thing. Rice can be cooked. Fish can be cooked. Fish will go on the bottom. Rice will go on the top on the second shelf. And that you can do that way. Or you can cook your fish, your meat, or your poultry on the stove. Or you can roast it. And so get a whole chicken, roast it. Get a whole turkey, roast it. And you can do it how you do it. Just watch. Don't put no sugar in it. You don't really need that. Had no sugar. And you make your meat. Just watch. Cut back on sugar. And look for the salt intake. You don't want high salt. But that will keep you... make you fatigue and make you feel like you don't want to sleep. You know, you don't want too much sugar. It'll increase your insulin levels and make it and things. Everything has sugar in it, so you got to be careful. Watch, read, okay. Look at the signs of what you don't have to take. Well, that's it. So if you eat right, keep small portions, you should be okay. Now, like I said, I want you to come back on the 17th of January, and we can talk some more. Okay? You have a pleasant day. It's a pleasure talking to you. And, you're very alert and very, very, very understanding. No problems with it. That's great. We're in a nice emergency room, and we have a counseling, because I'm counseling with you. It's almost like a dietitian, but neuropathic doctor. Okay, it's okay. But herbal stuff. So I gave it. Oh, if you feel sick, here's a little tip for you. If you feel sick, take apple cider vinegar, a little, about that much. Put it in a glass of water, and take garlic, smash it, and peel off that stuff. You're smashing it to take off that skin, and take two of them and throw them in the water. And you can drink it, or heat up some hot water and do the same thing. And then drink it. Like a hot toddy with garlic. And then the next day you'll feel better. But only do that when you feel sick. I'm talking about like feel like you're getting a sore throat and it's on the cough. You gotta do it right away. If you wait, coughing, sneezing, it's not gonna help you. It'll help, it'll not as much as that the way I described. No honey, no sugar. Apple cider vinegar. If you can't get organic apple cider vinegar off the shelf, you can use that too. But the organic has more probiotics in there, which is very good for you. Those are healthy bacteria. And the garlic has bacteria. Pineapple, even though it's full of sugar, very strong in bacteria. But you got to be careful with pineapple. Because when you take a pineapple chunk, you feel like Superman. Yeah. If you have headaches and you feel hungry and there's no peanuts, there's nothing around, you're out in the street, grab a banana. One banana, because banana has a lot of potassium. Potassium is, what I'm telling you here with the food, has a lot of potassium. The chef is going to do a video of the crock pot. He wants to see how it comes out with the crock pot first. Because he normally makes a 15-hour soup, which is very delicious. But unfortunately, he didn't get the beans for that one. Okay. Well, like I said, it's a pleasure talking to you. Nice for you to come in on this Sunday afternoon. I know mostly Sundays is your time off, like you said. But I do appreciate it. And I'll see you on another Sunday next month. Okay? In January. Happy New Year to you. And happy holiday. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate. Or Happy Hanukkah. Okay. Bye for now. See ya. Bye-bye.